Hello there and welcome to World of Tanks with Ungainly Titan. We're here on Redshire on the northern spawn, and I've decided that I'm playing the Boilermaker, which is a medium tank. That I'm going to kind of go into a scouting position, a medium tank scouting position on the ridge there running along the river edge. Not the main central ridge to my south, but the one slightly to the southeast of my position. I'm going to stay at the back of that ridge rather than pushing forward towards the houses or into the bushes in a very advanced position, because I don't really have stealth skills in this crew, and I don't want to get too exposed. It's a risky enough position on the ridge because you are vulnerable if you're spotted. And if you go into the very advanced positions like further south of my position here, along those bushes, those lines of bushes, or around the house, or even beyond the house, you really need to be in a light tank, or then preferably a light tank with very good stealth skills, and probably play a completely passive scouting role, not actually engage the enemy or fire on them. I didn't really get a clear shot of that Conway, so I wasn't going to expose my position by opening fire on it. Managed to get a nice hit there in the M8A1. And we finally finish him off and get the kill. So the Cromwell pops up again and we snap off a quick one, get a hit. And I blind fire into the last known location and managed to get a kill, which, looking at the results after the game, turns out to be the Cromwell. Panzer IV making an advance. Get a shot off at him, but we don't. He's gone down below the valley edge, and I'm not going to get any further fire onto him without advancing into a more exposed, riskier position. However, I've actually hung around my current position too long. Didn't really realise that I'd been spotted. Wasn't paying enough attention to 6th sense, and the artillery has taken most of my health. I was quite lucky that I didn't lose most of the rest of it from the M6 shot there, which was eaten up by the tracks. The artillery had anticipated I was going to drive forward to the bushes, but I actually stayed back, and I've dropped off a 6th sense, so I was able to finish off the or do further damage to the M6. I think somebody else actually finished him off. So the KV-85 was after popping up the other side of the ridge. I was barely exposed on the top of my tank, and he's engaged in somebody over at the other hill, and he's completely ignoring the fire he's receiving from me. I don't really understand why people do this. There's damage indicators giving you the direction the fire is coming from. He surely knows that he's been fired at from this location or this general direction, and he seems to just sat there without attempting to take cover or receive cover. So I decided to advance forward aggressively. There's a lot of the enemies dead, and it's time to actually make a push. And I spot the artillery, so there's time for some sweet revenge here. However, I rolled a little bit low and didn't get the kill. Somebody else finished him off. Bounce a shot or absorb a shot from the KV-1, which is pretty fortunate. KV-1's a pretty decent tank with a pretty good gun. So I've managed to avoid most of the return fire from the KV-1, and I managed to finish him off. So now we're on a full kill. Now at this point I'm basically just cruising around. I thought I might have a chance of getting around to get onto the rear of the tank on the western side, but he's gone. And there's no way I'm going to get over to the other side of the map either. So I'm just basically driving around. The OI Experimental is engaged over in kind of heavy tank corner with some of our heavies, and he's lost about half his health so far, and you know, there's only a tank left, so he's not got much of a chance. His location is known. He's a big, slow, heavy tank, and there's enough tanks around him that he's not going to survive, and he's gone, even while I'm speaking, and we have a victory. Less than 6 minutes, quite a nice, handy victory, really. However, I did pretty well. Money is mostly due to the operations. Got high caliber, 2nd class mastery, nearly 2k damage, which is pretty good, and I'm quite happy with that. So I came first by experience. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.